So 6-on-2. He holds on to that lead that he established early on, but Maddie's going to have quite a bit to say about that through the course of at least 2 games.
I agree.
Possibly 3.
Man, that last match was fun, man.
That was.
I'll tell you. Austin Thomason is such a nice guy.
Yeah, and I tell you, Craig did what he always does.
Yeah.
He does that workman-like approach,
He does.
and he just chews through everybody to get to center court.
Yep.
And then he's either really on
or really
he'll
off.
he'll make a mistake here or there, and for whatever reason, and this seems to happen to him more than most, when he does have a bag that's not exactly where he wants it, somehow whoever he's playing makes the maximum maximum against it. And it almost seems like bad luck that he just gets on any slip up, he gets pounded, and more so than anybody that I've seen that is a victim of, maybe a shot that didn't land or go right where they expected or wanted it to go.
Ooh.
Not taking away anything from Austin's play. He threw some darts.
He did. He did what he had to do to win with those blocks. Oh,
there she goes. Oh, she stacks them
up, and it looks like that's going to be 4 more to go to 13 to 2. Yep.
7-on-3, so 4. Yep. So that takes it to 12 to 2.
He's trying to figure it out. Can we get somebody to come help? Scott Mitchell, are you in the house?
That won't help.
No, 12 to 2. I guess I miscounted. How about that?
Oh, man, right on. So Austin says he's in Pigeon Forge. I love Pigeon Forge. Gatlinburg, that whole area. Dollywood is a gorgeous area of the country.
And while you say that, we have a major coming up in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yes, we do.
All over the country, Finn.
Yeah, we're going to be traveling out next week to do a site visit out in Ontario, California, where we're going to have a couple of majors out that way. We've got Medford, Oregon. We're going to be in South Dakota. We're going to be back in Manassas, up in York, Pennsylvania, Texas, College Station.
You and I are going to be down there with the Aggies.
Yeah, we are. We're going to be up in Grand Traverse, back in Cedar Rapids. I mean, any place you can think to go. We need to get one in Alaska and Hawaii. Those are the 2 that I think we
Frank,
absolutely
could you get us one in Hawaii,
need
please?
to get on that. Yeah. So 14-on-2.
And it's got to be a pro series.
That's right. I see your angle. I'm just going to hop in his suitcase since I don't live that far from him. You're going to have to make a different plan.
Well, thank you very much, Steve. I thought you'd help me out, man.
Oh, I will. I'll try to camouflage you, man. But so these two are firing at one another. I'm a little bit surprised to see that Maddie, as consistently as she's been playing, just leaving these openings.
Fast.
Yeah, she is. She's playing to his pace. That's absolutely.
Yeah. And he likes to sling
true.
now.
Yep.
He does. That was a good shot he made right there with that push shot. Looks like Austin's mama may be tuning in, Miss Cameron. Nice.
All right, nicely done.
That's what she needs to do. She needs to slow down just a hair. Which looks like she did, but tell you what, Maddie's done a good job to get to where she's at right now today, because
she sure has.
This field was packed with great players.
And it always is. Whenever we come to Charleston, it is the la creme de la creme, as they say. Isaac adjusts his lid, adjusts the scoreboard, sets up those tallies, holds it 16-on-2.
And the winner of this takes on?
Yeah, the winner of Caleb Hurt and Austin Thomas.
Yeah.
And again, we talked about
this. Is the first semifinal, right?
Yeah, this is the first semifinal. But you made mention of this last week, this past week on the Taco, the American Cornhole Organization webcast. You can find every Taco Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern at American Cornhole on our Facebook page. You can fire questions out, anything you want to know more about the ACO. But in your time to fill segment, you had this. Oh boy, and here we are, 20-on-2.
Yeah,
it's going to take some a yeoman's effort here to to come back from this one, but she knows that it's a best 2 out of 3, so she's.
Yeah. You know, here's what worries me a little bit about Maddie. When we interviewed her earlier, you asked her,
Who do you not
want to play?
Well,
and she said one of the Hurt. So
anybody named Hurt.
Yeah, and this could be in her head a little bit.
Oh, there's no question. It was in her head when we were talking to her. Absolutely right. But he's going to go down there.
Yeah, he wants to finish it off. He don't want to jack around. He got a serious game from Claire.
Yeah, he sure did. He sure did, and he knew that he probably didn't take it as seriously as he needed to on a couple of different frames, and so now he's going to go down there. He's a very mature move right there. Not just gunslinging from the hip, stepping out to the edge of the pitch box.
Slick side, 100 miles an hour.
There it comes in low and hard. Oh boy.
And had no results, but Maddie's got to get something to go here. He's got one underneath, and he's looking at 5-on-3 right now. So Maddie's got to get at least 1 or 2, because one of his bags is going no matter what.
Right, and he's got him positioned right dead center, and then right at about 2 o'clock. Hey, Frank.
Frank, what do you got? You got a question for? Look. She won't know if it's 2 out of 3. She's firing at it.
She's going to lay up and give that one up. All right, so 21 on 2. That's what is going to be the wrap on the first one. Isaac Hurt takes game number 1 of a best 2 or 3. That's all she was asking. She wanted to know if
that
it
was
was
a great question by her. Hey, okay, you got me down 22. I got to make a heck of a shot.
Yep.
Let's just start the next one, and I'm coming after you, buddy.
All right, let's do that. Let's do it. She'll take first bag here on the rotating first bag as we go. And she has a fresh start.
Yeah. And he's not letting off the gas, though, man.
But she does need to slow down. You're right, because he is just firing on all cylinders. What a shot. I think she would love to have not taken his bag. Yeah. Maybe that's just me. But nice stack right there.
Yeah, she'll take that one.
Run through that one. Yep.
I know, just a nice little old wash.
There's a no-nothing. She swings for the tater. It's a swing and a miss, but a wash nonetheless. Staying on zeros as game number 2 is underway. Again, Maddie McBride, Isaac Hurt, semifinal number 1 in the first Pro Series of the season for the American Cornhole organization. All over the country, as we made mention, 10 of these are going to be Pro Series events, culminating in the 10th and final, which is going to be an awesome spectacle to behold.
At Branson, Missouri.
More details on that, absolutely. We wrap up our season in Branson every year now, and it's a lot of fun. It's great stuff. A lot of things for people to get out and do. I had a point I was making earlier, but I'll be honest with you. No idea what it was. I was going to tell you something really interesting.
Hey, Frank's got us a major in Hawaii. Is that what it is?
Maybe, yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was, yeah. All right, so time to pick up that pad. Time to get those results punched in and add that penny.
Oh, she picked up 2 right there in that round.
She must have slip of the thumb there, because that should have been the deuce, and now it's all corrected. She's going to go back and make sure she gets what needs to be stored in there for her individual statistics.
Yeah. I'm scared to look at mine, Finn.
Oh, your PPR and your stats.
Look, I tried to look at it, and it went, please don't look.
Yeah, well, please. I talked to Gears, the cornhole dude. He was looking at his stats, and it's like radio ratings. You can make yourself look like you're number 1 in almost anything if you look hard enough. His was, I made 50% of my airmail attempts, or I made this or that. He goes, nobody else is doing that kind of percentage. I said, what's that W and what's that L? What are those?
That's what kills me, the bottom line there.
There it is. But you know what? It's kind of fun to be able to see that. I don't judge the whole game on that.
I don't either.
Kind of silly to do so, because what is happening right in front of your eyeballs is what makes the difference. And having all those stats, I guess, is great, possibly for gambling or whatever. But honestly, we've just had so much fun watching great competition today. That
we have. Yeah, we don't care about no stats, do we?
Stats don't mean
we
anything.
can pull them up and say, hey, she's shooting a 7.3, but we don't need to. Sometimes you have to throw a 6.
Yeah.
Because you have to block something up to keep from giving up points.
You know the number that matters?
Yeah,
21.
That's right. I agree with that 100%. Finn, I'm glad you brought that up.
It's not how, but how many, and how you get there is you know, you just get there. Just get there.
Oh,
Boy,
good
she
bag.
got a couple just hanging out to dry right there. So,
Yeah.
well, I tell you, Isaac, he doesn't miss any opportunities to take advantage. He might overplay his hand every once in a while just out of enthusiasm or because he's got a lead where he can do it. He doesn't miss any opportunities.
No, he doesn't. And he's not smiling. He's taking this game serious.
Yeah.
And if he wins this game, it could set up. I hate to say it, the brother versus brother final.
Well, we talked about that. And that was the point.
No, did you see that push?
I've seen it 1,000 times.
Yes, good night, kid.
That's
Come
what I was going
on.
to tell you. That's what my point was. When you were talking about in the time to fill segment, this is going to be a Hurt Locker kind of event. I mean, this is essentially a home game for them in the SVC. We're right in their wheelhouse. And if you see brother versus brother, all you need to do is – that's a really nice bag right there. All you need to do is close your eyes and envision a barn built up around them.
There you go.
And watch the two of them go in there and practice against each other.
And they get the camera on Mama for every now and then, right?
Yeah, they do.
She's walking around she hits every corner of the building. Nervous wreck.
I would love to know who gives her manicures.
No lie.
Because at some point they're going to say, you really got to knock this off.
Oh, yeah.
And Caleb seems to have picked up the habit. Oh, look at that bag.
Yeah.
She went for it. She just bounced off the front side.
I saw her look at her mom, and her mom just shook her head. I think she shoots it again.
Yep.
Come on, Maddie. There you go.
Oh,
there
it is. How about that? Nice shot. Mom nods. Mom gives her the big nod. Coming in up and over.
Oh, and he said, okay, done. Maddie, there you go.
Uh-huh. Oh, boy, and she missed one off the back there. Another shot at it.
Yep. I think that's going to be 6 on 4 for 2.
Yep.
And Maddie it just can't get going for some reason, like we've seen her going all afternoon on center court.
Yep. Well, if we get down to a situation a little bit later, like we were at the end of game 1, she'll call Frank over and say, is this a best of 5?
Yeah. Oh, and there you go. Come on, Maddie. Let's see if you can grab you a couple right here.
Yeah, she's certainly been given a window of opportunity. The question is she going to crawl through it?
And look at that, man.
What a great recovery.
Just like like Big Brother. You know, you just don't miss those shots. Oh, come on, Maddie. Pick you up a couple right there. AP Pitts, Claude Miller. How about my man Claude Miller? We hope we see him out at some of the events this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Stuart McGowan. AP Pitts out of Tupelo, Mississippi.
And if you happen to be watching and haven't really picked up on what's going on here with the Pro Series, something that you probably could go back. You can do a little backtracking through the course of our day, and you can see some of the posts that were put up yesterday on our Facebook page. You can see all the pros that have come out to try to qualify. Oh, nice bag. In that round of 16, to get to this round of 16, over 2 dozen ACO-PROs showed up, played their frame games this morning. Nice bag there from Maddie to qualify to get into here. And you can go back and kind of look back, and not only do you see who the players were that came out to vie for those 16 spots, but now you can check out all the different points that everybody threw in their frame games, what bags are using. Although I will say we did have to I think it was who was it that we needed to make the adjustment on there for the
why you have to ask me so late in the game, Finn?
I just want to make sure we get it right.
We've had a couple of adults since then, right? Somebody is throwing the killer bees instead of what they got on there.
Right. I want to make sure I get this right because
that's okay. Our bag sponsors want that. Get you some right there, Maddie. There you go. That guy has made that shot every single time he's had it.
Yeah, Stuart Graham is throwing the killer bees.
There you go. That's
cornhole bags, and we had him mistakenly listed as a pitch, and I don't want Hal and those guys to get greedy. Pitch is certainly represented.
It is
on the list there, but just make sure that Stuart
gets his credit.
Stuart gets his credit. Yeah,
doggone right. And there's been a lot of over the tops in this too, and there's the roll back, and you can do that when you got one game and you're up 8-3. Line drive airmail. Here he goes.
Oh,
he went for the and one. And Maddie looked at him and said, "What are you trying to do, kid?"
What are you doing?
Man, that was cruel.
Oh, that is cruel and unusual punishment.
Look at Mama. She's even laughing over here. She knows what he's trying to do. That is not treating women right.
You raised him better than that. Come on now. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I don't say that I blame him a whole lot. You cannot let Maddie stay in this game. I can tell you that right now. It's all fun and games. They're laughing about it, but you better not let Maddie stay in this game.
No, and he made that mistake earlier.
Yeah, that's right.
He made that mistake of not exerting the pressure that he knew he was
that's
capable.
a good
shot right there. Set herself up for another push through there, and she
here's a
didn't
big
need it.
4.
No, there you go. There's a nice
Get
bag
you 4,
right there.
Maddie.
She does. She picks it up.
Yeah.
10 on 3 becomes 10 on 7.
Diesel Dave, your buddy.
What the heck is going on with Dave? Where's he been?
Yeah, he's back running regionals in the area of where I'm at. It's good to see him back, man.
Not seen 007 in quite some time.
Yeah. Margaret. Saw you this morning, Margaret. Good to have you on the broadcast. And, taking that shot like he did, that might just fire Maddie up. Say, hey, you're going to jack around with me, you're going to make me mad.
Uh-huh. What are you trying to do? You trying to show me up there, mister?
Trying to show me up. Exactly right. Oh, and I think that might be 2. That might be just a wash. 10-7. Yep. Just a wash. But he almost made a good shot.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, the time that we spent a couple of weeks ago out at the Field of Dreams, at one point, didn't we nickname the barn the laundromat? Because we had so many washes in there.
Yeah, there was a lot of bags hanging up, but these are throwing their own bags that are ACO sponsored this time. We supplied the bags last time.
Yeah, 8 of our bag partners in the Choose Your Weapon program. So there was not a lot of that specialty shot making that we're accustomed to seeing. And I think it was kind of fun to go back to the OG way of making the game work. That's nicely done there by Isaac. They exchanged the tater, 12 on 7. Isaac took game number 1, 21-2. Is she going to be able, Maddie McBride, level this out and push for a game 3? That's the question.
You are correct. Let's see what she can do. She has to really buckle down, now. Or we're going to see our first hurt in the finals.
Mm-hmm. Could be a double up, as we've seen a number of times. And the question isn't just if, it's when one of those two, if not both.
Nice try.
And she was lucky to hold the back of the board on that one. And look at that.
She did it again.
Look at that, smarty pants. Oh, she does. That's nicely done.
She's got a nice little airmail she's worked on.
He's going to go up and over, and he's taking her off the back.
In the hole, gets that 3.
There
it is. Beautiful.
Good shot.
She made him take his hat off for that one. He tipped his hat to her. Good shot, Maddie McBride.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah. Man, we are having some fun tonight, Finn. I say that every time we get on center court.
Well, and this, I will tell you, start to finish, and I was telling you earlier, if you want to go back and backtrack and see all the players that came out, all the pros. But, I mean, we've had the regular major tournament going on all around us. The Hampton Farms Big Blind Draw. We crowned champions in singles, or in juniors, women's, and seniors.
Yeah.
Earlier today, we got a full day of action tomorrow in singles and doubles. We got our women's champion and our
right
juniors champion on the court right now, as a matter of fact. Isaac as the juniors champion, and Maddie as the women's champion today. Some great gameplay. We got to see some players in some games that we didn't know.
Yeah, the co-ed champion. We have never even seen them.
Center court, so that was a lot of fun during the co-ed championships. Absolutely. Look at that thing.
Yeah,
It just
slipped that in without taking her bag.
And that bag hit. It looks like it hit, it stopped, it ran to the right, and then jumped in. It's like it has eyes on it.
I'm going to tell you what, his game has really come on in the last 2-3 months, ever since the Worlds, man.
Yeah, it really has.
He threw fire at the Worlds. That's what a lot of people like to say, those fire.
Well, he's starting to get a taste of the blood, too.
Yeah.
I think he knows.
Like I said, he's a little smitten with them 724 bags.
No, he loves those Project 13s.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Nice.
Maddie's throwing the Project 23s.
Yep. Same company, correct?
Yep, 724.
Yeah.
And you see the the master of that company sitting straight across from us right now in his 724 hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can sneak me one of them hats. I don't even wear hats, you know. I saw him bring a big stack out to Caleb Hurt.
Oh, did he? Well, that's something I will say. All the different sponsors that we have, the bag sponsors that have picked up different players for sponsorship levels, all varying. What a shot. Are you kidding me?
This girl is not dead.
That airmail drag was a beauty.
And that is a smart bag. That's the old Maddie would have shot right over that.
Going to force him. Oh, look at that. Boy,
right,
he
Maddie,
pulled one in, and he was able to hold the back. She's going to go up and over.
Oh,
she does
yes, sir.
How about that? Well, but to my point, the sponsors who have picked up players and done such a nice job, and they do take good care of one another. The players are very good about repping the bags. The companies are very good about
repping the team,
taking care of the team,
pulling for each
team
other.
members,
Absolutely.
and good care is taken. It's the way a partnership is supposed to be, and that's the way we look at all of this. It's not a revenue grab. It's a partnership.
No, absolutely. And, you know, this guy sitting over there center court, the 724 guy, he's happy. He's got 2 players in the semifinal, 3.
Yep.
Throwing his bags right here. Absolutely.
Yeah, pitch bags certainly has a great presence in the final bracket of 16. Nicely done there. Blueprint, they were part of the Choose Your Weapon program out of Field of Dreams. Ruthless Bags, Atomic. Atomic Bagger. Why So Serious? Over the Top, TNT.
Over the Top would be the 3rd bag in this, the 2nd bag in this final.
Yep.
And it's Austin Thomason that's throwing the over the tops. And I see that comment from Bob Howell about my head. That's okay, buddy. Oh, she is firing away, man.
She dropped one. She was able to get one down up and down under, but one off the back now. So here's an opportunity. She's going to go up and over.
And she is dialed in on those airmails.
She got it. So he's got one bag left to try to do some damage. But all of his are sitting up top.
He washes it with with an airmail.
He did, and he runs it over his own bag, bounces left to right, and finds the hole. And that is just an incredible shot.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't an
accident. She picked up one.
He did it.
14 to 13. And she is battling, man. She does not want to go home.
No. And I think it was smart for her to cleanse her palate after game 1 and say, we got best 2 or 3. All right, we'll go. Let me go see what I can make happen there in game 2. Smart move.
Yeah.
One up and out of play. She can only hope that he'll return to favor and maybe
he did last time coming this way.
Yeah, get the yips on one, but looks like he's pretty focused on what he wants to do.
He put her on temptation. Now, he wanted her to shoot that one.
He did, and she
could have. There it is again.
There it was.
And you see a little frustration in him right there.
Yep, he's waiting to exchange the tater. She was a little later on the tater, but 14 on 13. Isaac Hurt looking to advance to the finals of the first pro series of season 18 for the American Cornhole organization. We are live at Charleston, West Virginia, the Coliseum and Convention Center. Just a great week and weekend that we've had, and what a day tomorrow. We're looking at doubles and singles action with some of the best players in the world right here, as they always tend to gather around. We'll be in Fort Wayne, Indiana next weekend, and as we've mentioned, 35 different majors. There's an opportunity right there.
Absolutely, and there she is. She's coming. She's not dead.
All right, well, there's 3.
Yeah.
She'll take that 3. She's
16 to 14.
She's punching at that Scoreholio pad like she's mad at it.
Yeah. She's not dead. Isaac Hurt. You went for the N1, and since then she is locked in.
Yep. She got a little mad, maybe.
Yeah.
If you're listening and maybe you just stumbled across this, or somebody shared it with you, or you can go back and watch anything and everything you want on our YouTube channel, American Cornhole. Started it all back in 2005, and if you'd like to find a way to play and maybe find yourself on this center court one day, AmericanCornhole.com has everything that you need. Find a certified official in your area, any one of 40-plus states. I think 46 of the 50 states we've got certified officials, and you should find regionals.
Absolutely.
You can get involved, start running some points up, and let's see if we can't get you out to a World Championships here.
We'd love to see you right here on center court. Like I said, we had some new faces today, and
yes, we did.
We enjoyed the heck out of it.
Yeah, we did. It's always fun to see the different intensity that people play. I mean, we know some of these games inside and out now from some of these players, but yeah, it's the intensity with which some of them come in. There was some very deliberate throwing earlier today by Jonathan Devine. If you remember, he and Kristen Beckwith, they dropped their match to Josie Clare and Braden Easterling, but boy, he was coming in low and hard. And you have to wonder when you watch a delivery like that, how long can he keep that up? That is a rough posture from which to pitch.
You get a little back problem out of that.
Big back problem.
And as Maddie picks up 2 more to go up 18-14.
How about that? She's looking to equalize and move it on to a game 3. But we would expect nothing less from these players or this position in this
and this could be a juniors match right here for any junior championship.
No question.
Yeah, a couple youngsters.
Boy, right now it's just
she's dialed in,
it is
man.
A flat out.
Yes, sir.
You show me yours, I'll show you mine. He'll pull. I bet he pulls hers in.
I
with
bet
that.
he
doesn't.
And that's the first time in the last 3 rounds that he's got 2 on that end when he's had a chance.
He pinched it up. I thought for sure it would jar it loose, and it did not. All right, so
18-16.
18 on 16.
Yeah. Man, this is fun. I can't overstate that.
No, I don't think you can.
Yeah.
And now it's just punch, counter punch.
Hey, who's going to miss? And there she is.
Yeah, there it is. She gave
me
the
opportunity. Tie it up.
She can go get this one, though.
She might. No, she can't now. She has to go in the hole right here. She cannot shoot that. In the hole keeps the game going.
Keep it alive.
Oh, wow, and it just hung up, and that was a good bag.
Oh, and that's going to do it. And 21 on 18 is going to put the younger Hurt right into the finals. And I'll tell you something, she took control midway through that game and just a little bit of pull to the right, and that did it. So Isaac Hurt finds himself in the finals. He was the #1 seed when we bracketed this bad boy up at 16 after the frame game today. He is the #1 seed. He is also the first into the finals, and we are about to find out who he will play. Will it be Big Brother? Will it be Caleb Hurt? Or will it be Austin Thomason?
Man, what a guy.